Welcome to the dungeon tonight. Sorry to cut you off, Mike. Hey, do, Mary, do. That's right. The Tommy B in the house. That's what it's all about. Yeah, we're talking some old school Hobbit and the Barrow Wights and why they skip it in every film for the Lord of the Rings and all that. So I like Tommy B. Actually, the Lord of the Rings Online video game has a really nice Barrow White area with Tom Bombadil and everything. Like the MMO follows the story like to the letter. I think Anaximander, you played that, didn't you? You played that MMO?
I did.
I
enjoyed
loved
the
it.
MMO. It was but every time I got into it, I started getting distracted by like the D&D version of it, and I'd start hopping back and forth because they came out around the same time.
They did,
and they were both good. And then both of those ended up leading me back to Warcraft. It was a vicious cycle.
Yeah, because they're a little bit more hardcore than WoW.
Yeah, like all MMOs always led me back to Warcraft. I'm like, oh, this is great. You know what else is great? Freaking Warcraft. I'm gonna go back there.
Yeah, just because it's so established, but it did follow the story really well, like to a T, the entire thing. So I don't know why the movies always skip it. It's no fun. But hey, we're here. We're all still recovering. A lot of us have traveled a lot in the last 24 hours.
Chattanooga. I made my way back down to Chattanooga. Haven't made it home yet.
Way down south to the Chattahoochee.
Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Where it gets hotter than
Hoochie Coochie. Yeah. So I think of every time I think of Chattanooga. Been there many times. There's that one, like, at least on the route we used to take as a kid, like there's this one mountain you have to drive slowly down because it's just like miles and miles.
It's a 6% grade.
Yeah.
And like there's a bunch of truck runoffs going through there.
Yeah.
Make sure for any runaway semis. Yeah.
It's a couple miles long. It's a big, long thing. I could just imagine like getting a good snow and just sled that thing like it's Sweden.
You would die horribly.
No, that's okay. Sometimes you got to take those risks. Welcome everybody to the dungeon, though. Thank you. I don't think I got around to this last week, but Baby Fur Gamer for the follow. I think I saw that happen on Wednesday's stream. But we're back here. I'm a little under the weather, so I apologize. It's just my voice a little more annoying this week than normal. So we had our in-person this last weekend, a whirlwind tour through. Oh, I heard myself. I blame the Anaximander salamander. But yeah. So Jeff Justinian, you want to give us a 3,000-foot view of what the adventure was?
Sure. So it started off in Faerun, but very quickly hopped into a world called the Crucible, which I literally stole everything from Harbinger Studios' new action figure line, Savage Crucible. Their current Wave 1 features characters like this, done by my friend Eric Miller, who is also an Ohio resident. And each figure comes with character cards with a D&D stat block. And so I literally used those D&D stat blocks to build an adventure in that new world and try to give you guys something that we weren't familiar with, being longtime 5e players.
I know this was, I mentioned at the session, this was probably my favorite group of characters from our in-persons. A lot of personality across the board. It was something.
All very serious characters.
I do have to say my MVP was absolutely Krupp. Like, I mean, just
Krupp was good.
Krupp was great.
Krupp thinks you should move.
Oh man, I don't even know. Like each year we do this, the crazier and crazier it gets. From the community picked my character build top to bottom. All I did was pick a voice about 10 minutes before we got started. Maybe not the best, but it was fun. Then we had probably the lowest borderline vegetable centaur running around with us.
Don't make fun of Brian.
See?
Didn't have to. He made fun of himself.
Yeah. And you know, for a very long time, some of the people in the community is like, you guys should record it. And we're like, nah, we have a lot of, it's our time to kind of unplug and disconnect. And we're actually trying, as silly as it is, it gives us a chance to try some new builds for things in the future. And that kind of stuff. So, we had a good time. We ate horribly. And it'll take me a week to recover from just that. I'm sure Mike is still eating pizza. But that's okay.
The cheese pizza left.
That's not bad though. I mean, at least we weren't short, right? And I mean, that's
right.
It wasn't expensive.
It's all the other junk food that was left down there.
Yeah, there were chips and cheese dips and oh man. We always eat like kings, and we are when we get back to the house later that evening, you can tell because the air is not so pure.
Is it kings, or is it like a group of like prepubescent boys who
it definitely is.
Definitely prepubescent.
Yeah, I guess that's fair too. I mean, it's a lot of corn chips. So there, and the thing is like we always start with a trip to Jungle Gyms, and people buy things like I don't even know half the stuff you guys were eating because I couldn't read the packages.
No.
I don't know, but whatever those purple rice.
Oh, they were terrible.
Things were
I
horrible.
I had one and I threw it away. I'm like, good luck, guys.
Yeah,
those suck.
I tasted one after Jess smelled them, and I'm like, I need something to like get this nastiness out of my mouth. It was bad.
I know we turned around that next day and after delivering Marslin off to the airport, we headed down for my oldest daughter's birthday. And we actually found this little Italian spot, the Pasta Garage. And it was like in a residential area, right? But it had like 1,500 reviews, 4.5 stars and 1,500 reviews, which says something. Yeah. So I'm like, she's like, I want Italian. I'm like, well, we can hit like small local chain or we can hit this. And she's like, let's hit this. Man, the food was great. It wasn't that pricey, but it was like in an old like car garage. I would definitely go back. Very simple menu, only maybe like 5 or 6 entrees or so, but have a small menu and do what you do good. And that's what they did. They had these little gnocchi things that were in like a pasta sauce with balsamic and pesto and stuff. Oh man, they were stuffed too. It was good. But yeah, so we're here getting rolling back into it. We debated tonight, but I think we'll have some fun though. I prepped as good as I could today. You think what?
I think my lesson or takeaway is I now have a good backup character for this campaign. I think Brian will fit in nicely.
No, absolutely not. No.
He will find a hole and fall in it.
Man, that would be
that will put you out of your misery just because it's misery.
What was
is that a lame horse over there?
Something ain't right with that boy.
Too bad we have to kill it.
Yeah, I give Marslin credit. No matter what character he chooses to go into, he fully dedicates to the bit every time.
He sure does.
Zormir was a bit. Marslin has a bit for sure. This Brian was something else. And a couple years ago, there was this completely Kung Fu Panda stripped character, all in on that bit too. So I can't really knock him for character creation.
He bought a ukulele, but he bought the one thing.
Yeah, he brought a ukulele to be a bard one year.
A
Literally.
mandolin.
Oh, it's the same thing. So, I have to. Yeah. Okay. It's in the head.
It's the difference between a fiddle and a violin is whether it's classical or country. That's it. Like,
there you go. Because it's in my head. Don't forget we got B&B this Wednesday at 9 p.m. and this is what we got going on this week.
Hey y'all, Dude79 here, and here's what's on the docket for this week's episode of Banter and Babble.
We got a movie review on In a Violent Nature, something I want to see. It looks pretty amazing for horror. First impressions for The Acolyte. We'll see how that turns out. Got some concerns, but I'm hoping for the best. Some High Republic stuff. Some trailers. We got some new games coming out. New Venom trailer.
So catch us live every
today.
Wednesday at 9 p.m. at twitch.tv/banter and babble. And if you can't catch us then, check us out after on YouTube or all major podcast streaming services. We'll see you then.
On the Venom trailer, Mike posted it today, and that was the first time I had watched it. And yeah, Mike had kind of a gag reaction. That's kind of where I was at. I didn't watch the second one. I didn't like the first movie. They lost me in the trailer for the second one when they were like, "It's a red one." Yeah, just stop. Yeah, just stop. But yeah, don't forget to check out Banter and Babble, twitch.tv/Banter and Babble, and we'll have a pre-show before that to kind of lead you into that for sure. Also, we never forget our friend over at Half-Ass Beer Review. We got a new video of this morning, and Marzin's going to love this. It's from a collab brewing from 450 North Brewing in Indy and Weldworks Brewing. It's a cotton candy sour ale. This is right up his alley. And it came out with surprisingly high ratings. I've had a lot of cotton candy ales. Mike, we've had a couple here. We've had ones from Third Eye, ones from what's that one? It's escaping me right now. The other one down there in Cincy. They did one as well. Street Side. There we go, Street Side Brewing, and they've been
that Killer Clown one I've got. I haven't opened one up yet, but I think that's cotton candy as well. You said you might have had it before. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I've had it. And while I've had, they're okay. They're definitely not something like, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna chug this. They're little. Usually they run a little on the sweet side. But make sure
cotton candy sour an oxymoron.
Well, you say that, but we just had a spicy pickle sour beer this weekend, and everybody loved it. They were just saying how good it was.
I'm the only one that drank though.
I don't know who was saying that.
I had no problem with it.
I think that would be better used cleaning your toilet than drinking.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, Mike didn't tell anybody he had COVID while we were there.
I tasted nothing.
Yeah. We lost a Gwenton. Hopefully, Gwenton comes back.
There he is.
There's a Gwenton.
There he is.
No idea what happened.
And X-Mander, you sent me a picture. What did I get wrong?
Nothing's wrong. It's just in the wrong campaign.
Yeah, I sent you a link to switch it like 2 weeks ago. It must have got lost along with the bonus action recording. Oh, shots fired. We'll get that out to
Why am I in the bonus action crosshairs?
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying you.
Did nobody claim it last week?
No. 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, we didn't have it last week. 2 weeks.
Oh man, I forgot to say keep my cameras fixed here. So give me a second. I'll get these all fixed around.
Oh, Mike's the DM.
Mike's on top where he should be.
If it happens again, I'm not going to bother rejoining.
No. All I got to do is I just
fine.
got to lock it. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Well,
you're good.
like I said, I don't know what happened. It just
It's fine. If you drop out, we'll just wait for you to come back. So,
There.
come back.
Now,
Yeah,
won't
we'll
be
just
missing
be
much.
I think we're close. Yes. No.
Maybe so.
There we go. I wish it kept that option checked every week, but it always disables it when we end the call. Because, you
that's
know,
dumb.
good job, Zoom, on top of the Zoom workplace thing that you did. Everybody's loving it. We love you like we do Microsoft, and that says volumes.
It means we tolerate you because there's no better option.
Exactly.
100 shots fired.
100%.
But if you want to support us, we'll happily take your money.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor, go ahead. All right, that's what I got. Anybody else got anything?
No,
All
I'm
right.
ready to roll.
Let's get in with our freshly updated intro.
Think about doing that.
All right.
He'll just become a warlock.
I'll kick myself in the nuts if that happens.
As we rejoin our adventurers, in the evening as they are at their home, Anaximander and Gwenton were heading out to check on the horse and the cart to make sure it's ready for the journey tomorrow. Is there anything you all wanted to do as you walk out there? The horse has been well taken care of. It looks like Bryn's been doing well. And Lomar.
We never really got together about it because of all the stuff going on this weekend. But I wanted to talk to you about that light source.
Oh,
The permit.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna pivot to
Because
you
that's
next,
what
so-
that's how we ended it. Okay, I was just saying
Yeah,
that's how we
yeah,
ended it last.
I went and
time.
watched the ending earlier.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Anaximander, Gwenton, anything?
Yeah. So Anex is going to come over, seeing Gwynton with the horses. It's like, you've seen things, haven't you?
I mean, I've seen a lot of things, but exactly what are you trying to refer to?
Lost friends,
I've lost both friends and family.
Kind of makes you feel like you just don't want to go on.
Yeah, there are times like that for sure.
Yeah. I too have lost friends, loved ones, and they never truly leave.
I mean, that might be true. And I know at least one of the ones I've lost is in a better place now. I have checked on him, been able to check on him once. But the other one, I don't know where he's at. Not at all.
Why don't you tell me about him?
Which one do you want to know about? Do you want to know about my
The
brother
first.
who died from the plague
Yeah,
because he was helping me with something?
tell me.
Or the friend who was helping us get the ingredients to cure ourselves and was playing with a deck of cards and went,
Is that this Oz that I keep hearing referred to?
yes, that is the Oz. His
Well,
body is still, on this plane. I can tell you where that's at. But I lost his soul because I was trying to put it in a bag.
tell me about your brother.
Oh, he was a feisty one. He was always getting into fights when we were younger. I think the only reason he even came over here was to make sure I wasn't by myself when I was trying to learn how to use any of my abilities. But he never let me down. He was always watching my back.
Good. Tell me something happy about him.
The way he always yelled, Quentin! Anytime he saw me.
Good.
But who have you lost?
One that still strikes true is Ahmed. Ahmed was a friend on the battlefront. When the battle was over, we would always find each other. We'd seek each other out and seek to see who got more kills on the battlefield, and also to recount as to who's left. The battles were not pretty.
Fighting in?
Many battles. I've been fighting for Tyr for as long as I can remember. Many battles. Many times I'm just tasked, go here, do this. And I do. And I serve. And Ahmed was a true friend that I, even to this day, I still miss him. But I know that he fought valiantly and that there is a reason I'm still here. I'm not going to chalk this up to divine intervention, but what I will chalk it up to is that I'm alive and I have a purpose, and I'm going to use that purpose. And Quentin, I'd encourage you to do the same thing.
Well, I mean, I'm going to keep moving forward. Not going to stop right now for anything.
It's affecting you, though.
Of course, it's going to affect me. Need time to grieve.
What helps me is that when I'm in the battle, when there's something to be done, I focus on that. And then when I'm alone, then I can think about Ahmed and Trulia. I can think about all of them. I can think about those same moments that made me happy when I was with them. Again, I'd encourage you to do the same. Think fondly of your Oz and those fine moments that you had with him. But it looks like these other 4, they need you. And they need you to focus on him. Or on them. It's helped me. I hope it helps you. Here, let me help you with that.
True.
Let me help you with that tack.
I'll take your words to heart.
The door is open. If you want to talk further. I don't know you.
Might take you
I
up
know.
on that one of these days.
But I do know your pain. I feel it every day.
It's good to know there's someone who also knows this pain in the group that I can talk to for a bit. Not saying that there aren't people in the group I can't talk to, but not everyone knows the same stuff. Everyone has their own experiences.
We do. And we learn from it. And hopefully we get stronger by it. And we don't let it break us. But it's tough. I've came close to breaking. A couple times. But I'm still standing here before you.
Teaching us.
I mean,
Teaching us the way of.
from what you're saying, that's very true.
No nipples on the stream.
Gotta get them nipple tassels.
Yeah. You know, my son is
I like to know.
getting too close to the camera. Okay. Well, Quentin, come to me if you need to talk further. Looks like we'll be spending at least a little bit of time together.
I'll keep that in mind. And yes, we'll probably be traveling for at least a week or so. I think is what the round trip will be. And then
Well, the
that's
mission
nothing.
that Durney is done, then hopefully I will have found Tyr, or at least some clue, and then we'll have to leave.
I would like to believe that we'll find at least some type of hint at where we need to go once we're done there. As long as we don't get, banned from going to one more place on the island while we're there.
Well, I know that Tyr is still here with us, because I wouldn't be able to do what I can do without it. And that's just the tangible. That I have faith that he is still here, and he is still with me, and he still wants me to fight.
With that, I'm 100% positive on that, because I can still feel True Silver's power.
Good. Well, let's go and let's do them the service that they've tasked us with.
Right now, that is one of my priorities, is to try to help True Silver as much as I can. But first, I need to get this cart, make sure everything's okay with this cart to travel tomorrow.
Oh, here, let me help you with that. Just come over there and help them inspect and get the tack and everything, there and on, and all the supplies.
All right. So you continue getting things ready. Not attaching the cart to the horse yet, because that would be putting the cart before the horse.
Cruel.
All right, Bishop, you head upstairs to Bryn. She's in the blacksmith room, tinkering around on something.
You were with Gaz the longest.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did he ever mention a city named Braille?
Braille. Oh. The asteroid city out in the sea.
roll.
Yes. It seems that my mishap with the gauntlets left something in the core that I'm not sure you or I will be able to handle.
Well, not being able to handle it for sure. I definitely agree with that. It's a bit above my skill level, unfortunately. Are you saying you want to go to Brawl?
It might have to happen. It all depends on what kind of effect this has, or if it progresses.
Well, at least you know someone who has a spell jammer to get out that way. I'm sure you can get with Colton, right? She just kind of rubs her head.
It pains me to say this, as I would probably rather put a hole in my head.
I don't think you're designed for venting like that.
Oh. Well, I'm not choosing that option at this juncture, but it is something that needs to be put in the back pocket.
I'll see if I can dig up some information. There's got to be other ways to get there without us traveling all the way to the Sword Coast. As you said, you got a lot going on.
Appreciate that. You are able to spend more time with Gaz's book than I am. And I am currently going to have to go and see what is happening in Yargish.
When you say that, you see her face, she just kind of... Are you sure?
No. I am not looking forward to it, and I have a feeling that I will not be welcome.
I mean, Gaz told the stories a lot. It's really, it's not a great place for you.
I would agree. But it would be worse off if I could not help.
I don't think they want your help is the problem.
I must try.
Just want to say, I think this is a bad idea, Bishop.
I would agree. But it is a favor for a favor. The Academy helped us, and this is what they wish for in return. But since we are on the conversation of things that are not currently in our control, I'm asking if we could adjust some of the chassis. I need to be able to see what is going on. I know things on me are not exactly easy to work around.
Yeah, you want some panels installed so a blue guy can look at things, or
Be able to see inside without exactly opening everything every time.
Bishop, you know I don't like access hatches like that. You know what? But I mean, if that's what you want, we can do it. I can cut some holes. I mean, we'll seal them up, but just, the more gaps, the more problems.
Well, unfortunately, I need to be able to know if what is inside of me spreads.
Well, I didn't want to sleep tonight anyways. I think I got enough stuff here.
It
Cut some
doesn't need
panels
to
out.
be extravagant, just slight modifications.
Yeah, well, it's one night, Bishop. You're not going to get anything fancy.
Understandable.
I'll talk to the blue guy in the morning. Let him know how all this works.
Guy, I have a name.
None of us remember it.
I guess, come over here, sit down, and power down. I don't want to arc something.
And that's what I'll do for the rest of the evening.
All right. Justinian, you said you were having a meal with Crow, and then I think you were settling in for the evening.
Yep.
So that leaves Marslin. You are by yourself in the newly formed library / music
I
room.
was.
Anything special you want to do, or are you just crashing out?
I am nothing too special. I am going to try and see if I can find any literature that we might have in this library on Yargish.
Okay.
Maybe even something on the Elven Smiths. Other than that, if I have a little extra time, I'm going to brush up on the spells that are coming back to me.
Okay. Definitely there's information on Yargish. I mean, it's a city that's been around for a very long time, if not one of the original cities on the island itself. It's always been a coastal trading town. It's always been, town is loose. It started as a village. The orcs settled there. It's always been under orc rule. While they adhere to the laws of the land, they're not violent in nature. There's never been problems. It's never been like a fight between them and anyone else. But they are they kind of stick to themselves. People don't go and visit Yargish. They've got some import-export goods and things. Fishing is a big industry for them. Of course, they've got plenty of land for crops and things, and some light forestry there, being at the edge of the forest, and some light mining actually in the nearby hills. So pretty easy to get some information there. That you can read that there was a great battle there at one time, but that was a long time ago, and that information is a lot more scarce than the rest of it.
All right. I think Gwynton might really like this place. There's mining.
I love how we just lean right into the stereotypes.
You racist blue.
Hey, you aren't here. You didn't hear that.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Not really, no.
Okay. You all get down, settle in for the evening, find a place to sleep, take a rest. Any of you sleeping uneasily, or are you just all crashing out?
I'll cut a couple holes in my bed for my legs to go through.
Oh my god. There's just like you definitely hear like lightly from the upstairs, the sound of sawing, cutting, hammering. That stuff is just tink, tink, tink. Something, plate wobbles onto the floor. It's goes on all night, but you eventually drowned it out as morning comes. You can smell breakfast wafting through the air again. Bishop, I'll get to you in a bit. I know you only sleep partially, but it's going to take a little longer as she's doing things. So that would be probably just Innie, and you're probably the first one up. What's up? What are you going to do?
I'm just going to wake up, have a little bit of communion with my new house plants, and kind of put my blessing over them in the name of Sylvanas, that they are free to grow as they see fit.
Okay. So you break bread and drink little cups of grape juice with your plants. That's a Baptist joke.
It was almost funny.
Almost. Not on top of my game this week. Okay, so you kind of water your plants and, kind of try your best to connect with nature there. Gwynton, what are you doing?
I'll probably, if there's breakfast, I'll probably eat breakfast and then go get start getting the horse ready, attach the carriage and everything.
Okay. The little old lady kitchen helper, she's there. She's got a wonderful little breakfast whipped up for you. Slides it over to you. Enjoy that, dearie.
No, I will. Thank you very much.
Do you happen to know when the rest of them are going to be up and around?
Well, it's odd that you haven't seen Bishop, because he's usually up way before any of us are. But I can't.
Is he the big round one?
Yes, he's the big metal one.
Oh, he doesn't eat much anyways.
Well, no, he doesn't, but he's typically up and around.
I even offered to pour some of this bacon grease down anyway. I mean, at least he'd smell good.
I don't think he would appreciate having bacon grease in any of his mechanical components.
Oh, bacon grease keeps everything lubed up, honey. It's the best thing ever.
So I think he would prefer not to have that. I can imagine the rest won't be too long. I can go fetch them if you want me to.
No, I'm fine. Whenever they choose to get around.
Are we getting any temp hit points for this long rest?
Yeah. Go ahead and take 10 hit, and it overwrites your other if you had any from the other.
Yep.
I have an ability actually that causes those to stack. So.
Oh, you do.
You read it in a book?
I'm sensing some hate on these books.
I don't know if it's hate on the books or the reader.
And Axe, you're up next. Because Marsland stayed up late reading books.
You're still muted. One way, shape, or form.
Did we just talk about that?
We did just talk about that. All right. That explains a lot. NX is going to head down bright and early as soon as he gets up and start training in the yard. There's a yard, right?
Yeah.
No.
All right. There's a yard.
We just have a horse out back in the middle of a road.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Makes sense.
standing in the alley.
Yep.
Yeah. So you get out there. You're doing stuff like with your sword and stuff, or your mace. It's oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm practicing with my weapon out there.
No, you said mace, right? Two-handed mace.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can work something up. Work my magic real quick.
No, you're fine.
No, it's not.
I'm not good. I'm not good. Oh no, you're not. You're gonna need it.
Well, you gotta have it just for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two-handed
yeah,
mace is just the maul, isn't it?
basically.
Yeah.
All right, so you're doing that. Marslin, you kind of wake up and like you fell asleep on a book and it's like the pages are stuck to your face.
I take great care to remove that from my face so that I don't tear anything.
Okay.
Any creased pages or smudged letters, I'm going to mend back into
Okay.
good shape.
That's fair.
I'm going to do a little
Yeah.
bit.
Then what are you going to do after you do that?
Oh, I'm just going to head out into the common area and see what people are doing.
Okay. All right. You kind of follow your nose in there, and you, as you're walking past the main entryway, you kind of look out the front windows, and you can see this new person you brought into your home. They're like shadow boxing out in the yard with this big mall like thing. You just kind of shrug and keep moving to the kitchen. You can see Gwenton's there. He's just finishing up his breakfast.
Good morning, Quentin.
Morning, Marlin. You got a little ink on your face.
Oh no, I took some of it off. I'll rub it away. Where's everybody else?
Well, I'm assuming Bishop is still up there with bread. I haven't seen Justinian yet, but I have seen Anaximander when I walked to the kitchen then.
I did see that too. He is a strange one, from what I can tell so far.
Hello, Pot.
What would you say?
I wish I was there for that.
Sorry if it's delaying internet and stuff, but
Is there anything you need to get done before we start moving?
I'm ready to go. I just want to get the horse ready, so once everyone else is ready, we can go.
That works for me.
But enjoy the breakfast that the helper made. It was great.
We don't still have B&B guests, right?
Huh?
No, no, they got scared away this time by
Oh.
Crow.
You said B&B and it just...
I'll grab some breakfast and chow down while waiting for everybody else to stir.
Okay.
As soon as I'm done with my prayers, I head down for morning breakfast with everyone.
Okay. Gwynton at this point would have gone to start getting the horse and stuff in the cart ready. So you get in there and you see Marsland kind of finishing up some breakfast.
All right. Good morning, Marcelin.
Good morning. Would you like some breakfast?
Yes, please. And I sit down and I like look over and I see like the little words from where he drooled and the page transferred them, and I just kind of like my thumb wipe. Late night studying, I take it?
I mean, no different from any night.
So I'm so curious as to how this works. So since Lomar stays here and you go out with us adventuring, does that make him higher standing in the academy than you, or
do I know what standing he is?
You've never really talked about it with him. Unless you have, and I can let you know if you want. I don't care.
I mean, I'm assuming I would have noticed what his tattoo was.
Okay.
Where's Mark?
He's just an initiate.
Lomar likes to... I think he pursues his own goals a little bit more rather than ascending the ranks of the academy, actually.
Oh.
But he is in it now, and he is terribly excited. I'm very proud of him. I wish him the best of luck there. I could maybe put in a good word for you if you wanted to start pursuing the academy.
You know, I don't think that that's ever going to be where my magic comes from. I tried to study like you, and it just never really worked out.
You know what they say. Another couple hours in the books, and you will be making progress.
Who says that?
Well, that's what my parents always said.
Oh. Well, they seem wise. I have a question, Marcelin, and I want to talk to Bishop about it, but I'm not sure with everything that happened in the Drow City that it would be appropriate for me to talk to him. So his kin, knowing where they might be located, what made him different from them? Like, why does he have free will and they don't?
He doesn't explicitly know that, does he?
You were there when I was told.
Was I?
Sure was. You all were, except for Justinian. It was a whole dissertation by Gaz.
What are you talking about?
And that's the problem.
Hannah Mexander wasn't there either.
Well, yeah, Anax wasn't there either.
I don't do well with dissertations. It is not how I consume words. So I don't remember.
I know Bishop's terribly upset with me, but do you think that he will find those questions upsetting if I talk to him about how he was created and how his brethren were created?
I don't think he would get upset. I think Bishop is very straightforward on whether or not he will reveal information.
Well,
You should ask him.
Well, I suppose I better go get around and get my stuff ready for the day. Thank you, Marcelin. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, Justinian. Would you like a bite to eat? I offer up my plate.
No. My one plate was fine.
Oh, you did eat.
Has Lomar already left for the day? Do you know?
I didn't see him, did I?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'll have to ask Bren to take care of my plants because I don't think that Crow would be able to have the subtlety to do it.
I tend to agree with that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go run and get some things before we take off. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go to just the nearest small general store that I can find.
You just looking at just general food and things?
Yes, I want to pick up some stuff for Crow, just some general goods for her.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough. You pass by an Axamander doing his thing out in the front yard.
Wow, that thing is quite impressive. It looks like you could knock down a door with it.
Weapon is just a weapon. It is up to the wielder.
Some weapons are a bit easier to learn and to finesse than that.
I'm gonna pull a dagger out and I'm just gonna chuck it at the training dummy.
Okay. Roll a d20 to see if you even hit it.
Yep. Just a straight d20.
Yeah.
Ouch. That hurt.
Yeah, right?
Wrong training dummy. Okay, 6.
Yeah, even with your modifiers. It just kind of, you see the dagger clink, 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 clink across the road.
You see, even the most basic weapon is useful in combat.
Very useful, and I'm just going to point a finger at the training dummy without looking at it and smile at him and then cast Eldritch Blast at the at the practice dummy.
All right, roll it up.
All right.
Yeah, that you just see it slam into it. Pieces of hay fly into the air, scraps of cloth.
Weapons are wonderful tools, and I just walk on.
Yep. I'll gather up some hay from out of the barn, grab another podunk shirt, stick it on a pole, and begin practicing.
Okay. Bishop, you kind of feel a shove as Bryn wakes you up. Bishop, I'm tired, but you're done.
I want to say that I probably would have been up helping with some of this stuff, since I only needed 4 or 6 hours.
Well, she told you to shut down, specifically.
Oh, okay.
So she didn't arc a tool or something.
All right. And I will stand up and look.
I got these things added in, but, there may be some gaps. You may glow a little now. I'm sure it's fine.
As long as the protective casing over the main core unit remains intact.
As intact as I could be. But you got access hatches on the back, some on the sides. Should be able to pop them right off.
I appreciate the effort you have put into this.
If you can help from, try not to swim too much. I just don't know what'll happen. Especially salt water. The rust.
Does mithril rust?
You're not all mithril.
Mostly.
All mithril all the time.
All right. That was the other thing I was going to ask you about. We discussed, since it was a lighter material,
Which part of it?
his weight going down.
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit.
we can figure that out.
Yeah.
That's harder to manage.
Yeah. I will do my best to remain rust free. I do not exactly enjoy spending my time underwater.
Yeah, you remember that one time you went swimming?
That was not entirely my fault. I was not underwater until I was a mile underwater.
The blue guy. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get some sleep. You stay safe out there, big guy. I hope we can see you soon. You can tell
Yes.
she's very concerned that you're not coming back.
I do not have all memories back of Yargish, but I do realize that that is probably not the best place for me to go. I must atone.
If they let you.
Then I'll head out.
You just hear a clank as she throws her hammer on the table and then just collapses in the room. You head downstairs. You see Gwenton has attached the cart to the horse and moved it out into the front, getting everything ready. Everything seems good to go. Marsland comes out from the kitchen and you see an axe out, still just kind of practicing.
I just go to the horse and I start petting him.
Marsland, you loading up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't have too much to load up.
All right. Annex, Quentin?
Seeing that everybody is getting ready to go, I will start packing up. Head over there.
Okay. So you sit there and wait. Nobody sees Justinian. And actually, you saw him leave.
Mm-hmm.
Do you communicate this to the group?
Is that it seems we're waiting on Justinian. Did anyone know when he's going to be back? He left some time ago.
I
He left.
did not realize he even left the house, knowing we were leaving in the morning.
Well, he has. Do we leave him behind?
No, we're not leaving him behind.
No.
Marson, did he say anything to you? Don't know if you saw him or not.
I've already forgotten exactly what he said.
Yes,
You
I
are the
would.
worst,
Yes,
man.
I would have told Marsland where I was going. Yes.
But you didn't, right?
No, I did not specifically say it, but I thought it was implied
Okay.
when I got up from the table and that I had told you. Yes, I would have told you where I was going. Just to get some
See.
provisions for Crow before we take off.
For every groans, thought I was going crazy.
All right. A few moments later, you're all just kind of like, it's like waiting in the car for somebody to finish coming out of the house. You see Justinian coming back. He's got a few sacks of supplies. Justinian, you just see them all loaded up in the cart, and they're just looking at you.
All right. I've just got to go open the door, give these to Crow, and I'll be right back.
You do realize Crow has survived here without us.
Yes, but I do also realize that she just lost the one person that she cared about most in the group too. And I'm trying to help her deal with that. So I just go and I take my key, unlock it. I'm like, Crow, here's some regular food and some sweets for you. They were my mom's favorite sweets. And then I close the door and lock it.
Okay.
Don't even wait for her to respond. If she does, she does.
Who's driving the cart?
I am.
Okay. You've passed several animal handling ones before, so with a slap of the reins,
Braden, go.
you head off into the city. Get my stuff organized here.
AFK for a second.
Hey, that icon didn't update. Of course it didn't.
It'd be too easy if that icon updated.
Yeah, some stuff links really well, other things do not. But easy enough to fix. Be with it. I'll have it swapped momentarily. Perfect. All right. You all begin traveling. Any conversations you want to have as you follow the road out of town?
Not in particular for Justinian. He's kind of being quiet and contemplative.
Has anybody heard of the Massacre of Tusks? I was reading about it last night, but couldn't find much information.
When Bishop's not here.
I know.
Right? Like, way to throw that out there.
Okay. You can ask that again when he gets back.
Mm.
Anyone else? Just to see, I don't know if he remembers or not. All right. Night begins to set in. Do you want to stop and camp?
Yeah.
Or continue going? Okay. All right. So, setting up a fire and everything?
Feeding the horse, letting it tied to a tree.
I don't know.
Okay.
From what I heard from you guys, the last time the party started fire out in the middle of nowhere, it didn't end so well.
You would like me to cast Fireball?
Okay. 1 second.
You're all surrounded by a bunch of Tabaxi warriors.
Ah, damn again.
You're
Okay.
back in the woods.
Okay, Marslin, ask your question again. We'll retcon this a bit.
Has anybody heard of the Massacre of Tusks? I was doing some reading on it last night, but couldn't find much information.
Why were you doing research on a past war?
Bishop, I'm afraid do you actually want me to answer that question? Have you met me?
That was a long time ago.
Indeed. That's why I assumed that there's not much information in the books. Much record must have been lost.
Um, that I do not have much recollection of the battle itself, but yes, I was there.
Ah, is this the battle you were telling me about before?
Yes, Shadowspark versus Shadowspark. My brethren and I were brought there by Ethan. We killed and slaughtered most of the village. I do not remember everything. There are bits and pieces.
Wonder if there's anything we could do at the academy to bring back some of those memories. That'd be incredibly fascinating.
Would it? Would you like to remember firsthand things that you did that were evil?
I mean, things happen. It's in the past now. It does not necessarily mean that it is what you are now. If you are beyond that, then it is just creating a better filled in version of history, no?
You may be more understanding than the people that live there. I am not looking forward to what we may encounter.
I think I can understand that. Is there anything we can do for you to make this re-entry into this past poor memory any better?
Unfortunately, not. I must atone for my past ill deeds, whether I was in control of my faculties or not.
Do you think that they will recognize you, remember your kind when you come into the city?
Even though I have been worked on many times since my original construction, I do believe that there is still enough here of me that they will know what I once was, even if I no longer am that creation.
I wonder if Justinian could use any of his magic to disguise you.
No. I do not.
No.
I will not hide what I am.
That's very honorable of you. I respect that. I just hope that the citizens also respect that and don't choose a more violent response.
I may not even be allowed entry.
I find a good gift to gain favor wherever you're going is a good book. I could lend one if you need.
I will be fine.
Assuming we're just sitting around a campfire or something.
Is this where we stop for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know how the battle ended, as at a certain point, I believe I was struck down. My memories after that occasion have not been coming back. How I ended a battle on this side of the island and was found on the opposite side of the island, buried. I do not have any timestamps. There are no memories of what happened in between those two times.
And your kind get a concussion or something equivalent, or do you think that perhaps the Shadowsparks were mucking with your memory, trying to deactivate you?
I do not know, and it is something that Gaz could not or did not explain before his passing.
I have found that oftentimes you lose control is not the answer, but perspective on time when in the heat of battle. There are times where you are so engaged in the moment that you may not even realize when the battle is over.
I do not believe that whatever Gaz did to me for me to gain sentience had enough time to establish itself. I spent a lot of time buried. I had nothing but time. And until I was found, it was darkness, a lot of darkness, with flashes of violence and destruction.
This is normal. This is battle. This is war. At its worst.
I just looked down at my hands. I know I caused much sadness and did a lot of damage before I became who I am now. I still find it hard to hold back.
Restraint is good. Control is better. Sounds to me like you are a being of control.
Until I am not.
But you are now.
When's the last time you felt yourself not be in control?
There have been some times during battles where old urges tend to come back.
Battles fighting alongside us?
That is correct.
Are there any warning signs that we should look for in case things go south?
I am pretty sure you have been warned on multiple occasions. If my lights flash red, there is no control.
And what would you have us do?
Protect yourselves.
It's concerning. Not gonna lie, Bishop. I don't know you. But if I can't trust you in combat or in the thick of battle, it's concerning.
All you can do is talk to these individuals. There have been many times that we have encountered situations. I am perfectly fine until I am not. Fortunately, it has not come to that yet.
And how long have you been fighting together?
Months.
Well, this is a good track record. How many battles?
Many.
This is a very good track record.
You just have to understand that though I am sitting here talking to you, free will and all, I am still what my masters created me to be. And I don't always have control of that situation.
Marsland, right?
You got it right, yes.
Do you trust him?
I mean, I'm always a little bit hesitant at first. Did see you training out in the courtyard this morning, but
Just a yes or no. Do you trust Bishop?
why did you cut me off? That was rude. I don't appreciate that. Curious. I do trust Bishop. I think he has proven himself a valiant companion.
Excellent. Justinian, do you trust him?
Yes.
Winton?
I trust.
Without a doubt.
Well, then I have no choice but to trust him. Bishop, you have my trust. Because I don't have anybody else. Right now, I'm looking at months of combat experience between the four of you, and there's been no incident.
Hey,
I
and
wouldn't necessarily say that.
Quentin?
Did you
hear me?
say something, Quentin?
Yeah.
go ahead.
No. Okay. Well, by the looks of you, Bishop, if there was an incident, these guys wouldn't be in one piece.
I know what I am capable of when I am in control. It could get much worse if I am not.
So, how do you fight? Are you, because keep in mind, I've never seen you in battle. What is it that you focus on? Are you someone who gets right in people's face? Are you one who stands back? I mean, looking at the bulk of you, you look like someone who gets right up in someone's face.
That is correct.
Good. Marsland, you don't look like you're in someone's face.
Oh no, I quite purposely actually stay far away from being in people's faces.
Good.
Good.
So you're guarding our back, correct? Because we will be in their face.
I will be on the outskirts, watching as everybody fights face to face, and I will be using my magic that I've studied years for.
Good. Quentin?
Not really sure. Sometimes I'm in the front, sometimes I'm in the back. Sometimes I'm on the ground, taking a nap.
Understood. Justinian,
Yes.
are you in their face? Or are you with Marsland?
It depends on where I'm needed most. I have magic, and I have a sword and shield. And as you're looking at me, I have no armor on at all. And for the first time since you've looked at me, my skin's now green, pointy nose, pointy ears, and antlers.
It's quite the crew that we have here. Green, blue, dwarf. Unique being, ready to snap. This is good. Justinian, I don't think I've ever seen the light you're like before. I've seen Marsland's like staring at books, holed up in buildings for time immemorial.
You one of the academy as well.
I know of your type who study books. I see you on the battlefield.
Where did you say you were from again?
Everywhere. Justinian,
Yes.
Everywhere. Anyway.
what are you?
I am Justinian. I am a champion for what I perceive to be right and what I perceive to be good. And Bishop, your words have inspired me. Unless there's a necessity, I'm never disguising myself in front of people again. We have to be who we are if we're going to be at our best.
I will take first watch. And I Well, prepare for the guard. To guard. I recommend you all get some sleep.
Would you like me to set up an alarm around our camp to assist in your watch?
Absolutely.
Well, create and just. It's been a while since I've used this. I'm gonna cast alarm around the area that we're camping.
Sounds good.
And what should I be aware of if this alarm is tripped?
You will hear a small sound of a bell if something unwanted comes into it. I'll also be alerted and will wake up promptly.
Understood. If the bell rings, you will know.
I have a feeling that I will.
Get some rest.
I'll also cast Tiny Hut.
Okay. Is everybody going into the tiny hut?
Once I cast Find Familiar and bring Shard back as a hawk, yes.
I will be out side of the hut. I will be sitting out just looking up at the stars through the trees.
I'll be in the hut.
Do you have a brass brazier?
I thought I only needed it for the initial casting. I thought once
That's
cast,
yeah.
is that not the
Let me.
case?
Nope, you're good. Yep.
Okay.
Just,
I thought it was just
yeah.
the initial casting of it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no! It says when the familiar drops to 0 hit points, it disappears, leaving behind no physical form. It reappears after you cast this spell again.
Okay. So I do have to be in a town with a brass brazier.
Yeah.
Barbar.
Brazier, yeah, brazier.
Brazier. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go.
And we
You gotta
got brass.
strap that on.
Wonder what would happen if I just substituted Bishop's chest for that component.
I'm not brass.
Right, Mithril might make it better.
Right. All right, so Bishop's outside, everybody else is inside, and Anax, you're keeping watch. Right?
That's how I remember it.
I need Anax to
How many
give me
times there we go.
a perception check.
You got it. Perception. Boom. Yep, that is an 11.
Okay. It's nice being out. Are you inside the hut or outside the hut?
Outside.
Okay. It's nice being out under the stars in the quietness of the forest air. Kind of looking around at the moon, the clear skies. It's cold out. Winter is definitely setting in. There's definitely a chill in the air. When you hear a Vadamoosh, and suddenly the hut that sits beside you disappears, and everyone just kind of is laying there on the ground. And over to the side, you see the silhouette of something in the darkness.
What?
And I need you to all roll initiative.
Wait, what do you mean the hut just disappears?
The hut can be dispelled.
No.
Yes. It can't be cast through, but it can be cast at. And it is an opaque object in the world. And I did do some research on this today.
Bravo, DM. Bravo.
Yeah, it is an opaque object in the world, and you
Mhm.
can't cast through to the people inside, but you can cast at it.
I just can't believe that guy got close enough without setting off your alarm.
Alarm doesn't have a very large radius.
No.
It's basically anything that's right on top of you.
One sec to get... Okay, I see some initiatives coming through. There's all those. Okay. All right. Let me switch. Marsland's mind is blown right now.
What is going on?
Okay, right now, it disappeared. You guys are still sleeping there because it's not like you dropped to the ground or anything. An axe is up. No, because the radius is what, 10 foot? Something like that?
I think it's a 20-foot radius.
Still good. I don't think he's within 20.
Oh, so no, it is a 10-foot radius, yeah. 20-foot cube.
Okay. Bishop, I would say, since you're you don't sleep, but you're in shutdown mode, you can see this going on.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. So they go first.
Hup.
Is that you again, James?
It is.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just like, you still got the hiccups?
You hear, "Come to me, my children." And he raises a hand. And Anax, you see these creatures just start raising from the ground and rising up before you. And now your alarm was going to go off. Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding.
What's going on?
And he's going to make an attack against Gwenton, because Gwenton's laying there. It doesn't hit, even with advantage. All right. Now, let's see. Their turn.
Question.
Yep.
We still have the temporary hit points because we didn't take a full rest, or are they gone?
Yes, you still do have them.
Okay.
Because, yeah, you did not complete the full long rest. All right, this one, Annex, against you.
DM, this is something we're going to have to be aware of.
Yeah.
Within 10 feet, they get a +2 to all saving throws.
Okay. Yep,
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
If it's something for you guys, if you are within 10 feet of me, you will have a +2 to saving throws. There's no way to put that into your sheet, so you're going to have to remember. So make a saving throw. Am I close to an X? Yes or no?
Okay.
We need to get that scripted.
Okay.
Kirk, are you there? Get on it.
Yeah. All right. That hits you, Annex,
Okay.
for 8 points of slashing damage. It's going to make another attack. That will hit for 7 points of slashing damage. And as it hits you with that second attack, attacks against you have advantage until the start of its next turn.
Got it.
Everyone's going to go against Marslin.
Which one's going against Marson?
The one right to the west of Marslin.
Yep. I'm going to use a reaction to that.
Okay.
So if it's within 5 feet of me and is hit by an attack roll, use a reaction to swap places with that creature, and you are hit by the attack instead.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so you, as you see it, they're coming down toward Marslin, you immediately just grab him and kind of do this like throw and slide underneath so that you can take the hit. So the hit does take you. So you take...
Marshal's just like, whoa, Belle's waking up. Ah!
Yeah, you are definitely awake now, and like you're on your back looking up at these ethereal undead creatures, and you're sliding against the ground. You're very disoriented right now. You take 9 points of damage. Annex, let me move you guys around. And it's going to come down at you then, because it's just... All right, and that hits for 7 points of slashing.
Got it.
All right. Now, does the alarm go off in everyone's head, or is it just yours?
Just my head.
Okay, it's Justinian.
Yes.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage because you're asleep.
Disadvantage. Oh, I thought I was woken up.
It does produce a hand bell sound for everybody, though, within 60 feet.
So a straight roll.
Okay. Of course.
You are a heavy sleeper.
That's a digital dice. Awesome.
Gwenton, he missed you, so you do the same perception check.
Do I keep advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage on him, so yeah, go for it.
Wow. I'm going to sleep through my own death.
You're kind of awake, but I wouldn't... We'll say you're awake. Yeah, but you're laying, you just kind of, it's one of those where not where you like jump up and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? But you just kind of open your eyes and you're like, what's this now?
How long have we been sleeping before this happened?
About 3 hours. So we're that major groggy feeling.
Okay, so my question to you is then, do I still have my mage armor intact?
We'll say yeah, because you haven't finished the long rest.
Okay.
So Gwenton, I'll let you figure out what you would do in a groggy state with something standing over top of you.
What do I see?
This undead, like gilded out creature. This is something different. This isn't just like a zombie that's been awakened or a skeleton that's been awakened. This is it's ethereal in nature, glowing red eyes. It glows from the inside out.
Okay. I would say most likely I would get up in a panic. I probably wouldn't attack it just yet, so I'm going to just wave my attack, which is going to be weird to say. But I don't know what's going on yet.
Yeah, you could take you could Sam take the dodge action though. Defensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I have the weapon out and the activate the light ability to see better.
Okay. Let me do that. The whole world's gonna get real bright here.
I am the sun.
There we go. And if you look real close on this map, the leaves and trees are moving. It's pretty awesome.
This is a high res.
Yeah, this is nice.
I love that new map tool. It's so great. All right, Bishop, you're up.
All right, half movement to stand up.
Okay.
Justinian, to Gwynton's aid. And I will run to the north spot of
Okay.
And I will attack the one next to Marsland.
All right.
First attack, 26 to hit.
Just hits.
Jesus.
Second attack, natural 20.
Get that deck out.
Yeah.
I will use a key point for flurry. Two more. Another natural 20.
Oh, dang.
And assuming a 12 misses.
That does miss. Yes.
Okay, so the first, let's see. $11. And then with
Okay.
the first natural 20. Maximum damage, so that's 13. They
Okay.
need to make a DC 14 con save.
Okay.
On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on attacks for 1d4 plus 1 rounds.
They rolled a 17.
Okay. The second attack is double damage, so 9, so 18. 24 damage.
Where are we getting 25? So double damage is 4 twice, 8, 9, 10, 13.
Yeah, yep, I'm sorry. You're right.
Okay.
Hold on. I also have the Crusher feat. So on a critical, so any attack made against that creature are made with advantage until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And he gets knocked back 5 feet.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right, Bishop just going in all full bore. Marsland, you are up.
Oh, where did you get here? And I am going to take a thwack at him. Wait. I'm going to take a thwack at him with my staff. The guy right next to me. Does a 10 hit?
That does not hit.
You get advantage.
Not on that one. You attacked
do you
the one north of Gwenton, right?
No.
Wait, what?
I was attacking the one next to Marsland.
Oh. Okay. Well, then that
Sorry,
one is out here.
I thought I said that, but I'm sorry.
I
No,
missed
you
that.
did.
Oh, I just completely missed it.
Wait, I'm sorry.
So you get an advantage on attacks.
But now it's outside of his range.
Well, now it's
No
outside of his
longer-
range. He can attack the other
well.
one, though. Yeah, you can attack the
Okay,
one in
magic
front of an
missile.
axe, and it would miss.
Okay, that probably would have changed what I would have done, but that's fine. We'll just continue. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Anaximander, you're up.
Okay. So we're going to take, and then we're going to go old school, and then we are going to attack the one that is in front of me.
Okay.
19 on the first.
That hits.
23 on the second. Okay. And 11.
Okay.
8.
All right.
And okay. I think. Hold on. Okay. Dresden.
Yes.
Did we? Hold on. Okay. Nope, I'm good. We're just going to cast Shield of Faith, and we're going to do so on who
Is that
who
a
have I
bonus
seen
action?
That was hit. That's a bonus action.
Okay.
Who did I see that was hit? Did I see Marsland hit?
You've been hit.
Yeah.
Looking.
I think that's it.
No, that's it. Only
Just
you.
me? Perfect. Good.
You're thinking like
Nope, that's the end of my turn then.
Okay.
Sorry, new character. Didn't think.
Yeah.
so.
No. That's going to be part
go
of it.
faster. Yeah.
All right. The one to the north of Gwenton is going to make. It is looking at Bishop, and is going to make an attack. Misses with the first attack. Hits with the second. And bonus action. Misses. So you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Can I use a reaction to attack? Sentinel attack.
Sentinel? Sure. Absolutely.
Why is everything 16?
Oh, I haven't even seen it come through yet.
Yeah, it's everything
Okay.
rolls into this one corner on my screen right now, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
So
why they.
I'm using my reaction
Okay.
to deflect blows. So it's
Okay.
1d10 plus 14, so I take 0 damage.
Okay.
16 missed, right?
It did miss. Yes. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good.
Okay. This one moves up and is going to attack Marsland.
I'm going to use a sentinel attack. Makes an attack against a target other than you. You can use a reaction melee attack against them. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Go for it. It does hit
Yep.
Marsland.
21 to hit for 11 points of damage. Okay,
All right.
Continue.
As he runs up and you just bring the maul around and smack it into him. He connects with Marsland for the first attack. Marsland, that's 7 points of damage. And for the second one, hits again. 9 points of damage. Next one's going to attack Axamander. It hits with the first attack. Hits with the second attack. First one deals 5 points of slashing. And 10 points of necrotic for the second attack. Justinian, perception with advantage because everyone's yelling at you and there's a lot of battle going on. That'll be enough.
Okay, because the other one's a 10.
Yeah. So you wake up and you see something's going on. There's creatures surrounding the camp.
Did I hear what Bishop said to me?
It was part of you waking up. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
I'm going to strap the shield to my arm and pull out my longsword as part of that.
Okay.
I am going to step up 1 square. Let's see if I can move myself.
It's paused. There you go.
Oh. And move there.
Do not see you moving.
Yep, it's not letting me. So I want to be right where the emblem is.
Okay.
Bonus action, casting Hex on the one right in front of me.
Okay.
That I was told to protect Quentin from. And we will make it wisdom saving throws, so everybody hears the familiar incantations. The only one that wouldn't know what's going on is an Axamander, and Quentin, you literally see this thing light up with my green energy as I hex it. Wisdom saving throws, DM.
Okay.
Will be what it has disadvantage with. And do I have the opportunity to use my action or just bonus action?
I would say just bonus because you gotta put shield on. There's a lot going on there.
Okay.
All right, Quentin, you are up.
I'm going to cast Dumar's Grace.
All right.
Level 4. And then make an attack on the guy right in front of me. Does that 18 hit?
It does.
Okay. So whopping 3 points of regular damage. Been a while since I've actually made a hit. Okay. When the mace is glowing, it does an extra 1d6. And an ability I have allows me to do another 1d6 radiant damage. So I always roll 2d6. For 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then at level 4, so the Dumar's Grace lets me target 2 people for healing. Is it 1 roll? They both get the same amount?
Yes.
Okay. That means both just Marslin and Anax will heal for 10. I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's pretty great, actually. All right.
And that's my turn.
Bishop, you are up.
All right. I will go after the same one I was.
Okay.
So first attack, natural 20.
Jeez, that's 3 tonight. Somebody's using hacks.
It's making. I'm telling you, man, it's making up for all those natural ones I was.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Second one is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
I will do another flurry. So the third one, a 24 to hit, and the fourth one is an 18 to hit. So
That
all
hits as
4
well.
hit. The first one being crit. Maximum damage, roll the damage dice again. So is that 13 plus D8? 18 plus 27 plus 37, and the last one. So 45 damage to that one.
Okay, he's dead. Like, you just after a few punches, you just see him just fade into the ether. He just burst in bone shards, splatter out behind, and the image just fades.
Okay, and I will take the opportunity attack and move down kind of corner. Yeah.
Okay. So they will make that attack. Just miss.
That's my turn.
All right.
You
Marsland.
chose the wrong camp.
Bullshit, Frankie. He didn't sleep long enough.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna turn and whack him again with my staff.
Okay.
17.
That does not hit.
Rude. Okay, I'm gonna try my luck then, and I am going to. Wait, he doesn't show up on this screen. Weird. I'm gonna try my luck and get out of here.
Okay. That one gets an opportunity attack on you. It definitely hits for 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Are you down, Marsland?
That was my whole. That was double. That was double my total HP. I'm dead.
All right, and Axamander, you're up.
We are going to, seeing the state of the situation up north, we are going to use the unsung hero. So I'm going to move up. I know I'm going to take an opportunity attack. I'm going to move up towards
No, you're not.
the
He used his reaction already.
Yep.
good. Yeah. We're going to move up. Okay, and then I'm going to make a melee attack against them at advantage. So that's that. There. It is time to end this. And so that is a hit at...
1 second.
Yeah. Ronnie, can you get that, please? Thank you.
Okay. Yep, continue.
Okay. All right. And so now his armor class is reduced by 5.
Okay.
Okay, just for this round. And okay, second attack. There. Okay, that is an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Doing this piecemeal because it's the first time using this.
Yep.
13 points of damage. Okay. And his AC goes down by an additional 5. For 1 round, and okay, so he has disadvantage now, correct?
No, you do on the next one.
I have disadvantage on this one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Got it. All right. Hold on a second. Well, I guess we can just do this old school. That's 1, Okay, 16 to hit.
That'll hit because his AC is obliterated for this round.
Okay. And if he is not undead, which it looks like he is by that
He
portrait.
definitely is undead.
Yes, he definitely looks undead. All right, but he's still, it's still going to take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And so you're gonna see Annex come up there and with a burst of speed and just start wrenching into that creature, but this will have a visible effect on him. There was a lot of expense. Yes.
So Annex runs up, he brings them all up, catches them on the chin, and then as they're coming back down, he catches them again, kind of knocking them down further, and then one more, he just brings it straight down and just cracks, and then you just see Annex kind of like drop to one knee for a second and then stand back up. He's wore out, but that was his go.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, we're going to use. Nope, that's Channel Divinity. That's a whole lot of nothing's going to happen right now. Go ahead, continue. End of my turn.
All right. All right. Top of the round. Oh, looky there. So there's 3 there. Let me just roll. Well, Gwenton just hit him with some radiant damage. So Gwenton. That hits for the first one. Hits for the second one. 9 slashing and 10 necrotic.
For both hits?
Nope, for the first one and the second one. 19 total damage.
Okay.
And then, of course, make your concentration check. 2 concentration check. I think you get those at advantage, though. Wow!
Every time I roll 2 dice, they just go the same direction and then don't do anything. That's fine. It's fine. It's what it is.
2d20. And it was
Both
both 2s. That hurts my soul. One's going to
I'd
swing.
like to use a reaction against him as well, if we're talking about the one north of me or northeast of me.
Oh, do you have
Okay.
Sentinel as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all right? I know it's a little
Yeah.
late, but
Nope,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay. That is a 15 to hit.
Okay.
Okay.
That does not hit. It does not hit.
His
Oh,
AC
yeah, it
is
does.
reduced by 10.
Well, it is. It's
for one round.
Yeah, and the round is over because he's the top of the round.
But I was at the bottom of the round.
Yeah. Okay.
Your call.
We'll go with it.
No, it's your
We'll go
call.
with it.
Okay.
We may need
I
to
mean,
reword
maybe-
that one a bit till the start of
maybe
your
we-
next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. 11 points of damage.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. I will stop intervening.
Nope, it's fine. Justinian, first
Yes,
attack.
sir.
That one hits. Second attack. That one hits. First one,
Okay.
you take 10 points of slashing.
Okay. So hold on one second. That's my temporary HP. Okay.
And the
Got it.
second one, you take 8 points of necrotic.
Okay. And I would like a dexterity saving throw from him.
Okay. I'm sure he fails.
Okay. So he will take. Oh wow, a big whopping 4 damage. Of
All
fire.
right.
As this green flame just like engulfs into hitting me.
All right. Next one is going to attack Bishop. It misses with the first attack. Second attack. Misses. All right, Justinian, you're up.
All right, the big guy, I'm going to use my bonus action to invoke my Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay.
That gives me a critical hit on a 19 or a 20.
Okay.
I gain a +4 to all damage rolls on it.
Okay.
All right. First attack with my longsword is a 26 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
So he'll take 19 damage off of that swing.
Okay.
And it is a magical weapon if that makes a difference.
Yeah, I see. I don't remember you attuned into the dragon longsword, but
Yeah, I did that last
that was
session.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yep, no, I did 2 weeks ago. Second attack is a nat 1.
All right, get
For
that
11.
deck out. Something's got to balance those nat 20s from Mike.
Right?
Okay. Swap places with the target and make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, fall prone.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw 20.
You make it so you don't fall.
Excellent. And then I would like to action surge
Okay.
to make 2 more attacks on this guy. That is a 24 to hit
Yep, that'll hit.
for 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And next attack is a 28 to hit.
Okay. A lot of high rolls tonight.
And that will be
I
17
never get this many
slashing
nat
damage.
20s.
No. Nobody does. I mean, that's great.
17 slashing damage on that last attack. So I hit him 3 times out of the 4.
All right.
All right, and I used my bonus action, and I unfortunately used my move action without meaning to. So that's my turn.
All right. Justinian goes crazy with his blade. Quentin, you're up.
So many options, right?
There are.
So I'll use preserve light. I know Arzin took damage, and Nax took damage. Gideon just took damage. Has Bishop taken any?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Do 10 to Nax, 10 to Justinian, 20 to Marsland, and I'll just do 5 myself then.
All right.
And that's my turn. Because, by the way, I have been doing Challenge Divinity wrong because it says no action, but everything's an action after that.
Yeah, some of them do that. You gotta, yeah. Some of the channel divinities is an action.
Yeah. But that's it.
All right, Bishop, you're up.
All right. First attack. That's a 12 and a miss. Second attack. 13 and a miss. Another flurry of blows. Natural 20.
What?
What?
And a 27.
He's
Okay.
cheating. I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. He's cheating.
No. Why'd you put that out there, James? Why would you?
He found hacks.
Yeah. Okay, so maximum damage, so 13 for the nat 20. And the second one is another 11.
Okay.
He gets pushed back 1, and any attacks against him are with advantage until the start of my next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'll move down 1.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. You just punch, and then keep chasing after him. Marcelin, you're up.
Okay. I am going to, out of abundance of caution, take another step back,
Which way?
like that.
Okay, there you go.
And then I'm going to wave my hands,
Fireball.
and not quite. I'm gonna wave my hands, and 10 meteors are going to start swirling around a body. And then after I do that, I'm going to discharge 2 of them. Actually, how is this gonna work? Oh yeah, I'm gonna discharge 2 of them.
I don't know. Why don't we ask Jade?
2 of them to the one that's like directly north of me.
Okay.
And I need him and the one to the left to both make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. The first one straight above you. Natural 1, so he fails. And then the other one, a 5, so he fails.
Okay. So, the first damage roll is a 5.
Okay.
They each take that, I guess, probably double for the natural 1.
There's nothing
And then
for bad saves.
what? Lame. Then they each take another 3 points, so that's 8 points total fire damage for both of them.
Okay.
I mean, do you want us to go into that with -1 on savings, James? You really want that,
do you
Carlson?
want to go down that route?
I mean, no.
I mean, the trap goes
It
off. You
works.
fail with a natural 1.
I thought we
Dub-
did do stuff. Oh.
No,
No.
not on
Not on
saves.
saves.
You lost both your hands.
All right, Anaximander. So their AC is returned to normal. Start of your turn.
Yep. Now, I'm gonna move. Oh, it's not paused. Can we move me just south of the big lady?
Big lady.
Yeah, the big lady. There we are.
Glitter.
Hey, how you doing? All right. First attack. 10, 11. Second attack is another 11.
Wow. Something's
Okay.
offsetting those nat 20s.
Yeah. And I'm going to enact as a bonus action, I'm going to enact a sacrifice. So all allies heal for 18 points. So within 30 feet of me, all allies heal for 18. Okay. And I need to know, and I need to take.
The last part of that, though, I'm planning on changing that to. Oh, wait, we did change it already. Divide those up between the party members instead of everybody gets the same one.
I won't take any.
Sorry, did you say a distance limit on that?
30 feet.
Oh, okay. How are we?
Okay. So you're saying what? We're saying 18 and then divide it up?
Just divide
Yeah.
up to the party. Yeah. for the last part.
Okay.
Not that what you're doing right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. So everyone's going to heal for 18, and then I am going to take some damage. All right. And how many are within? Everybody? Is everybody within? 1,
Mhm.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, and everyone is going to get 2, 3, 4. I don't get those, the temporary hit points, right?
No.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, those 18 were temporary hit points. That wasn't healing.
No, it was healing, and then you're going to get temporary hit points. Just hold on.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. So Justinian and Gwynton are going to get 8. Marsland and Bishop will get 7 temporary hit points.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. And so you're gonna see an Anaximander just and an aura shoot from his body, and then it will come back to him with significant force, and then you'll see him again go to one knee, but then stand right back up. Okay. End of my turn.
All right.
But I get up again.
Can't
Seems
ever keep
like this
Paladin down.
homebrew needs to be the mercy monk, man.
I'm telling you, I love this thing. We just got to make sure it's not too OP.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the mercy monk is supposed to be able to do stuff like this, but their hand of healing and hand of harm, they just don't have it. I don't think the healing dice or the damage dice is appropriate for what they want it to do.
Right.
This has significant effect on an Anaximander.
Oh,
but
no, I get
know.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just not disclosing that because
I'm just saying, it's
I'm keeping that to
what
myself.
I'm
So-
seeing. What you're doing
Yeah.
is something that would work well for the mercy monk.
Yeah. So what you see is an Anaximander. He kind of puts his weapon down, and you see the burst of light kind of come out. You see all of your wounds close, and you feel like inspired by his actions as he holds a shaking hand up to the sky, and then as you see his hand, you just see these wounds form on his hands, just gashes and onto his face, and you can see him shudder, and like he just grits his teeth, and then he uses the maul to push himself back up, and he just has this determination in his eyes. All right. It's going to go against you, Anaximander.
Can I use my sentinel reaction?
You sure can.
A good old 12, missing it.
It does hit with the first attack, making the second attack. I gotta look. It does hit with the second one. So, Anaximander, you take 7 points of slashing damage and 11 points of necrotic.
I get knocked down.
This one's going to
Pick
run
it up
down
again.
to Marsland. That attack hits. First attack hits Marsland. Second attack probably still hits Marsland.
Did he walk by me?
Yes,
No.
but you've already used your reaction.
Did I?
Well, technically,
That-
he's still
that-
in melee range, so he didn't walk out of your.
Okay, just
Yeah.
want to make sure.
But that sacrifice is as a
It's a bonus
reaction.
action. It's a bonus action.
I have it as a reaction looking at it.
Okay, we'll talk about it a little bit later. I've got it. It's registering under my character sheet as a bonus action, and it even says as a bonus action.
Oh, I wonder if we may need to refresh your class.
Okay.
So we talked about that a bit, so maybe it should be. We'll talk. All right. The second one did not hit, but the first one did. Marsland, you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Yay.
And then the other one is going to attack Bishop. It misses its first attack. That's a natural 20.
Right. Hold on, before you do that, let me
I
give
know.
you what you do. Is it an unarmed strike or is it a weapon strike?
It is a weapon strike, longsword.
Okay, wild swing. Any creature within 5 feet of you and your attacker takes the same damage you took, so there's nobody near me.
Yep. Okay, let me roll here. All right.
Just
As
text
he-
me what.
Yep.
Okay.
So he comes around with the attack. You take 5 points of slashing damage, but when he does, he gets right into that soft spot in between the main body and your legs. You just hear a bit of grinding.
I'll use my reaction to reduce that to 0.
Okay. Is that charged with key points? Is that what that is?
No. That's deflect. Now if I was redirecting the damage, then I'd have to use key point.
Ah, okay.
I haven't done that yet.
All right. Justinian, you're up.
Yep. All right. Swinging on the big guy.
All right.
All right. First swing is a 13.
That does not hit.
No, it does not. Where were those good rolls that I had when his armor class
Bishop
was
took them
like-
all.
Right. All right. Second swing.
Wow.
All right, that's my turn.
Wow. What's with the double rolls? I mean, it's happening to everybody.
Yep.
Quentin, you are up.
I'll cast Spirit Guardians.
Here we go.
What? I think it's only really going to hit the big guy. The little ones I think are out of range.
How big is Spirit Guardians? 20
It's a
feet?
15-foot.
15? Okay.
People.
Glad to see they didn't update the digital dice over the weekend.
Okay.
This is how I feel all the time. Tonight is an exception for me.
Okay.
All right. There's your Spirit Guardians.
That's it.
Okay, Bishop, you're up.
All right, first attack. 12. Second attack. 17 hit.
Does not.
Okay. Another flurry. I am down to 5, just so you know.
Okay, thank you.
22.
Okay. That
And
does
fourth
hit.
attack. 15. So just 1 this time. For 6 damage.
All right. Marsland,
AFK for a second.
no problem. You're up.
Okay. I am going to launch off a meteor. Actually, sorry. First, I'm going to thwack this guy with my staff.
Okay.
Finally hit with that. Only took 3
Nice.
times to be able to hit something right in front of me. Gonna take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow that off by flinging 2 meteors kind of behind this guy, because that's how this works. So kind of like, I don't know how I do the thing again. There, you can't see where I'm pointing. Did you disable the little boom thing?
The what?
I
I'm
can't
messing with
ping the-
things. Oh, I did disable it because you couldn't control yourself in non-combat sessions.
Was it really hurting anything?
It was hurting me.
Okay.
At the back one?
No, the one in front of me, but the way it works is I like throw it at the ground and it creates damage at him.
Sure.
He's gonna take 20 more points of damage.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. And Axamander, you're up.
Gonna use an action to use lay on hands. Now, I can use this on myself, correct?
You should be able to.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm pretty sure. I'm reading it. I'm like, it says on a,
On a friendly.
can touch a creature. So just see him hand to chest, and then I'm going to heal, and then we're going to heal for 45.
Okay.
Okay. There and there. I'm gonna use Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Okay, so that's just a +2 bonus to AC.
Okay.
Okay, end of my turn.
All right. What happens at the beginning of Spirit Guardians?
Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Yep, I remembered that. He fails.
Okay. He takes 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay. And the others got to make theirs.
Are they all the same initiative?
Basically, yeah. That one was a natural 20. And that
Yeah,
was a
that'll hit.
14.
I don't hit the one, so
Oh,
The
yeah,
one-
I guess so. I forgot the other one's not in it. All right. So this one's going to continue assaulting an Axamander. What's your AC now?
AC is 19 now.
Okay, so he hits with his first attack. And hits with his second attack.
Yep.
First one.
whammies.
Now, hold on. I got to roll concentration on that, right?
Yes.
I can do it afterward. You can do it after.
You can do it
Just
after.
7?
Yeah.
So, what was that?
The 17 hit the guy in front of me?
It does not.
Okay, for the reaction.
Right. So that's 11 points of slashing damage and 7 points of necrotic. Now you can do your concentration.
Okay. So first attack. What do I have to do? Get over a 10, right?
Yep. So you're good.
All right, so, yep. Second attack, and that's a fail. I lose it. Okay.
That's Shield of Faith.
Yep. Shield of Faith is gone.
Okay. All right, then this one's going to attack Marslin. First attack. That hits. Second attack. That hits.
What?
So 10 points of slashing and 11 points of necrotic.
Oh boy.
And then the last one's going to attack Bishop. Actually hits. And misses. So, Bishop, you take 5 points of slashing damage.
To 0 reaction.
All right. Justinian, you are up.
All right. I am going to Misty Step,
Okay.
and I'm going to go 2 to the right of where the big bad is.
Okay.
So that last square. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast him with my action.
Okay.
All right. $14.
That does not hit.
And second blast is a 13. All right. Yep. That's my turn.
All righty. Quentin, you are up.
Everyone take a swing. For a 25. Natural 19. He takes 8 regular damage.
Okay.
Up by 7 radiant.
All right.
That's it.
All right. With that, you bring your mace around, and it just crushes into it. You hear the bones splinter and shoot out, and Justinian, you feel these small bone fragments just kind of pepper your face as the spirit just looks up and just ascends until it disappears.
Say hi. Okay, so since he died, I would like to walk down like 10 feet.
Okay.
I gained 7 temporary hit points from him dying.
Okay.
But those do not stack with my
No.
already existing, correct? Okay.
They will replace your already existing.
Okay.
You lost the point.
Yeah, I lost the point. Yep.
That's the bad thing about that. It's like, because I had 10 temporary hit points, and when I got the other ones, like 7. No.
Yeah, I
I
really
took
think
damage.
I really think that if it's less, it just doesn't apply. I mean,
That's the way it should be, but
it really
it's
should.
whatever.
Yeah,
I just
we're only
was like-
talking about like onesie twosies for
I think
temporary points.
that was the problem with like when Blaylock was doing it. It's like you just hit or miss.
Yep.
Is it Gwenton? Is that it?
Yes, I was just making sure they were in range for the.
All right.
Sure.
Bishop, you're up.
Okie dokie. First attack. 19.
Yes, that'll hit.
Second attack. 16.
No,
Misses.
that will not hit.
Where's meatball?
Where's my meatball?
Flurry attack for 2 more. Third attack. 22 hits. Fourth attack. 23 hits. So 3 hits. For a total of 26 damage.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, he's gone. You just pummel him down. You just hear the cracking of bones inside, just crack, 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 before they fade and the image disappears into the ether.
And then I will rush over to the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, leapfrog over.
Yeah, definitely leapfrogging over.
That's my turn.
Marcin, you're up.
Okay, I am going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
Is this, how thick are these trees?
You can run under them.
Okay. Gosh, for some reason, every time I move my mouse on here, the whole thing goes black. So I'm just gonna wait for the lag here. I don't know where I moved. I think that's good. It's
You're
all
good.
darkness. Okay, and then I'm going to shoot 2 more meteors by this main guy there.
Okay.
That was a horrible roll. 9 points of damage.
All right. And with that, the bones there shatter out, and it fades as again the night grows quiet.
Okay, I'm going to use immediately. I'm going to use Divine Sense to see if there's anything else out there that's not under total cover.
There is not.
Okay. Well done. We have survived. Now, that was excellently performed. Bishop, Quentin, you did wonderful. Justinian, you need to be more awake when it's time.
Next, Amanda, you need to give us a little bit more heads up when somebody is about to attack us.
Sometimes there is no warning, even with the precautions. I was on guard. You were using magic, but that still did not stop the attack.
Are you sure you weren't taking a nap?
I am positive I was not taking a nap. Now,
I can
Marsden,
agree. He was not taking a nap.
I've fallen asleep a few times on watch.
So, excellent job. I am tired. Now, who is up for second watch?
That would be me.
Good. We are in good hands. After seeing you in combat, I can rest soundly. Wake me.
Wait for a
And
minute.
come back. And then I just put my back against that log right there. And just go right to sleep. And just like a picture, just like like your uncle, like your 80-year-old uncle. Like when he's not talking, he sits into the chair and he immediately falls asleep. That is exactly what had just happened. He has sat down and he has fallen asleep.
How's everyone feeling? Anyone need any healing?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure that one
healed up.
does.
I got hit pretty good. I don't know how. The books don't really teach you how to do close quarters combat.
You need to learn how to dodge. And I will walk over and do a little more cure wounds.
I'm afraid I will pull a muscle every time I dodge.
You're gonna heal for 34.
Oh, much better. Thank you.
If you're gonna pull a muscle every time you dodge, you need to stretch. I have a really good list of stretches I was just got the other day. I can send them to you.
I'm not sure I recognize that word.
Yeah.
If you can stretch your mind, you should be able to stretch your body.
But yeah, after that, I'll start getting ready to go back to bed.
Okay. You all rest. The night goes quietly. You load up the next day on the horse and continue your journey. As you journey forward, you feel concerned as you see the remains of what look like to be dead Tabaxi scouts on your path. The signs of combat that have been through here.
Do they
Marks.
look like any of the ones we saw?
They're
Any,
definitely
like,
from that.
markings?
definitely from that tribe that you can tell. It looks like it's been a few weeks that they've been here, so it's hard to make out who they actually were or markings that were on their face because they've decayed a bit at this point. Okay.
Bishop, mind helping me bury him real quick?
Yes, they do deserve proper burial.
Also, after we get done burying them, can I use sending to send a message to the leader of the Tabaxis that we met, just to let them know we found a couple guards or scouts dead in this area, and we just buried them?
Yeah, no problem.
Basically, yeah, that's way less than 25 words when you take out the trying to figure out what I want to say.
Yeah, no problem. They thank you. You bury them, load back up onto the carts, and continue forward. You come out of the clearing. As you pass through some large hills, not really mountains, but large hills here. And in the distance, you see a makeshift camp. Looks a little shoddy, but it's at the top of a hill there. It's probably 300 feet from where you're at right now. As you continue to move forwards toward
I'm
the
looking
cave.
for any signs of danger.
Okay.
Keeping my eyes out.
All right. You see coming over the crest of the hill, an orc kind of comes over there and sees all of you. His hand shoots into the air, and you hear just the thunderous footsteps as lines of orc soldiers begin appearing from over the hill, forming a wide line in front of you. You see a large orc push through the front line. He's dressed in half plate and wears heads of Warforged looking things around his belt that clank together as he walks. His arms are thick. He looks like he's just cut out of pure muscle. His hair is one flowing strand of long, bright red that blows in the wind. And he has a large two-handed sword that almost drags the ground as he moves to the front. He sets his feet firm in front of you and reaches up with another hand and just sounds a loud boom. And you just hear hurrah as they set one against you. He looks forward to all of you.
Minions of the undead, you have found yourself in folly if you think you can end us here. For us orcs will die by the blade before we allow you to destroy these lands.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
We're in trouble.
Damn, I didn't realize it was already 9:50.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
The hobbits are going to Isengard. The hobbits are going to Isengard.
So that's where we're going to end tonight. Get to see a few things in action tonight. Yeah, fun stuff. Hopefully y'all had a good time. We made it as we get a little sneak peek of Yargish right there. You got Yargish right through the hills. So you still got a bit before you actually get to Yargish, but yeah. Thank you all for coming out with us tonight. We're back. I survived the night myself, though I feel it all right here. after
Mucinex, man.
Yeah.
Mucinex has become my friend right now.
Yeah, right now I've got ultra concentrated Dayquil. So I don't think I'm gonna need it tomorrow. Today was pretty good. I like didn't have to chain them up like I usually do. Yeah, Mucinex, amazing. The 12-hour stuff that clears it out. If you don't mind swallowing the horse pill.
Half my medication are on horse pills, so it's like,
Well, yeah, I guess there's that, right?
I'm already taking them.
But we will be with you on Wednesday for the Banter and Babble pre-show show. Just looking to see who's up, and then we'll be back with you next Monday for the next step in this exciting tale of adventure. Thank you all for coming out. Thanks for those that subscribe with Prime, Madam Legit, via Anaximander the Bold. And until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon. Take care, everyone.
The end is upon us, I promise you, novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you've been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you, novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you've been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah, that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo, I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but a body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing the master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, within the rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready for the last level that ends here. The end is upon us, I promise you, novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you've been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more